All right, it says we are live. Oops, I need to pop out the chat. Okay. Hello, welcome. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Happy Worldwide Write-a-thon weekend. Let me pop in the productivity playlist and the social playlist and etc., and sort of like pop in the productivity playlist and then pin that to the top so that you can stream hop all you want. Let's see what else. So I had intended to get up early yesterday and get all the things done. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna actually vlog. I woke up with irritation in my eye. Not because it was my alarm clock going off. So I essentially had to call the teledoc and get a prescription called in for pink eye, for conjunctivitis, because I got it like 3 or 4 times last year, starting in September of last year, and then just kind of like on and off again over the last year. So I had used up the prescription eye drops that the previous doctor had called in. But hey, guess what? The teledoc was $0 because it was covered through my health insurance. Yay! And the prescription eye bottle stuff was $2.11. I was like, oh yay. And because the teledoc thing was like 24/7, I could call them at 5:30 in the morning, have the phone call with the doctor at 6 a.m. The phone call with the doctor lasted maybe a minute and a half, maybe. I was like, okay, that sounds reasonable. I had uploaded a picture of my eyes, which were at that point significantly redder. So he was just like, okay, this is a reasonable request. I told him what I had been prescribed the previous time. He was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And so he called it in. So at like 6 o'clock in the morning, the prescription had been called in, but I had to wait until 9 o'clock in the morning when the pharmacy opened. So, but still, $2.11 for the medication is way better than having to like find a doctor that was open and in the plan and all of that kind of stuff on the weekend. So I feel very lucky. I feel very fortunate. And then let me show you the card that I had pulled for yesterday. So covering the eyes much. This was not at all what I had intended for yesterday. Anyway, so suffice it to say that I did not do vlogging. I essentially stayed up until the pharmacy was open, and then went and got the medicine and grocery shopping at the same time. Yeah, so then I went back to bed for like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. I was just like, I was tired. I was irritated. Anyway, so no vlogging was done. Let me see if I can get this to come back into focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think that's better. Like maybe if I hold you here and then back here. Yes, that did it. Okay, yay. So anyway, I hope that you got all of the words for me yesterday, or that you got all of the productivity for me yesterday, because I did not. I absolutely did not. And my hair is bothering me, so I'm going to put my cat ears on so I can stop messing with it. This is one of the reasons why I normally have my hair when it's long up and out of the way, is because I'm constantly messing with it. And so if I do something with it, tie it back, do it, whatever, then I won't mess with it as much. So, yay. But yes, I think the eye stuff is an outgrowth of sinus because of like just environmental and all of the allergies and stuff. So yeah, good vlogging intentions, but it never seems to happen. So yeah. But anyway, hello, Becca. How are you? Rachel, hello. Welcome. Rita is here as well. Hello. Love the teddy bears. They're so cute. Here is the playlist for the productivity sprints for the Worldwide Write-a-thon. So make sure you are going over and giving some support while you are stream hopping. Summit, hello. Welcome. Cool Gamer is here. Hi. Hello. Comet is here. Hello. Love the purple vibes. Yeah, eye stuff. And the doctor's always asked, do you use contacts? I'm like, no, because I can't stand things in my eye, which is one of the reasons why pink eye and conjunctivitis is so frustrating for me. BA, hello. Hey, y'all. Hello. Summit says you have a cold that's lingered for over a week. Oh no. I hope you get well soon and quickly. So Becca said, yeah, this was always in the intentions. Your sinuses are making you crazy as well. Yeah. I think that's just how my sinuses are responding now after last September is once it gets bad enough, it leaks out my eyes. Laura says, hello. Hello. How are you? Becca says, hi, Laura. Laura says, hi, Becca. Your second day of being sick. Oh, no. Is it just like the week for all of us to be sick and ill? Y'all take care of yourselves. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're resting. Make sure you are warm and cozy and chicken noodle souped. All the good stuff. CB says, oh, yeah, and get this. You found out that because you don't meet the criteria, you can't get a booster this winter. What do you mean you don't meet the criteria? You're already not eligible for the flu shot. How are you not eligible for a booster? Is it because it might interfere with other health conditions of yours? Is that why they don't want to give it to you? Seems weird. But yes, also hashtag free Devin. Yes, please continue to annoy YouTube on the socials because we want Devin to have the channel back. Yes. BA is dealing with side effects from the flu shot. Oh, goodness. Okay, usually that doesn't bother you, but this year it's got you good. Took it on Tuesday. You've been sick since Wednesday. You went to the doctor on Thursday, and you're still coughing. Oh, no. That stinks. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you rest well. But yeah, that stinks. That very much stinks. Rachel says, I hope you get over it. Yes, you took 4 days and just dozed in front of the TV this week. Today is the first day that you've felt human this week. Yeah. Okay, so they're limiting who they are giving the booster to at the moment. Hopefully, after they have gone through as much of the population that fits their narrow criteria, hopefully they will open it back up again. So hopefully you will be able to get it, just maybe not in the first round of boosters. Nikki is here. Hello. Welcome. There we go. StreamYard. Finally popping it in. Excellent. Hello. Okay. So I have not pulled a card for today because I was taking it slow this morning. I had very tasty lunch, meatball sandwich and fried pickles. Not exactly the most healthy of lunches, but it was tasty. So that's what I had. Let's see. Ayane says, hi, hello, welcome. I have lit my candle. It smells delicious. What else? It's my sister-in-law's birthday. What else? It's sunny. Oh, I did for those of you who were here on Friday, I think it was a Friday, I showed off the little stands that I got for my crystal spheres and mineral spheres. I decided to go ahead and order the larger of the two sizes as well, so that I can fit that hunker more appropriately. So yeah. Okay, so card number 10. The main theme is discernment. Okay, so here, also Head in the Clouds, fantasy, great for creativity. Love that in terms of the image. So discernment, and number 10 is our is our card for today. Let's see. I don't know. We'll figure out the focusing thing later, because I'm going to have to show off the true black as well. Okay, so discernment. Take care in your choices. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, but it now has been revealed to you. Examine it closely. So if you need a mantra, I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. When you get some years on you, hopefully the time that you spend moving and choosing upon this earth brings you some kind of wisdom. Some of that wisdom will be bred of hindsight and perspective. All of us, if we engage in life, make good decisions and poor ones. Sometimes we make spectacularly bad ones. All of us get hurt others, learn, forget, fall over again, and get up. But hopefully we grow when we change. We're able to spot where our sore points are and fix them so that if we so choose, we are able to take a good long look at what is painfully reoccurring in our lives and deal with it. Deal with it, yes. The secret here is discernment, real discernment, really making it a priority to take time to ensure acuteness of judgment, really looking at the fine print before you buy. Instead of taking things on face value or rushing into surface judgments, take your sweet time. Especially when you are forming friendships and business relationships. Put your energy output into perspective, looking at the evidence instead of only just believing. Feel and act when you are being trodden upon, or having your boundaries overstepped, or when something doesn't feel quite right. Ask clarifying questions and really listen to the answers offered, then act on the reality. That is growth. That is real pattern busting. That is the gathering of wisdom. Okay, so if you need a companion stone or metal, they suggest yellow jasper. So again, here is discernment. So really examining the details, finding out where your patterns are, acting on the things that you are noticing in order to make things better. That sounds like a good card for today. I like that card. We also have the True Black deck that we need. Oh, okay. Well, the card that is currently facing up is the Hierophant. I think that kind of fits with what we just pulled. So why don't we pay attention to the Hierophant? Is he number 6? Do I have that right? Do I have that right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's number 5. Here's the Hierophant. Let me get the backing again. So we have sitting on a wall or a well, not entirely sure. Maybe the booklet will tell us. We do have some sort of gloss in the background. Not sure if it's meant to be a water splash or a galaxy. Again, we will find out when we read the card. Okay, so belief, cooperation, community, and tradition. The Hierophant asks us to join the fold, to believe how he believes, to study what he studies, and to band together to achieve a common goal. This card symbolizes a call to be a part of something greater. The figure sits on a throne of rectilinear, it's the first time I've encountered that word, bricks, each stacked and shaped to support the greater whole. Likewise, his golden headdress reflects a similar interconnectedness as a multitude of puzzle pieces assembled to create the entirety of the mask, obfuscating his face, an identity which garners less and less importance as he takes on the meanings and teachings of his groups. Men are just flesh and bone, but their ideals can live forever. Pass these ideals down and become part of a greater eternal whole. His staff reflects these words, topped by a golden nest of bees. Oh, is that what that is? Ubiquitous for their teamwork, these bees work, reproduce, and if necessary, die for the greater good of the hive and the queen. Let's see if I can, again, get you to focus. Maybe. While blind obedience and iron-fisted hierarchies are common negative traits of this card, it is important to note that groups and shared beliefs are neutral in nature, that they can be used to band a group together for either good or evil. So the additional artwork, Lake Mungo, Australia, is depicted behind the Hierophant. Okay, so that's what the shape of the gloss part is. You can see that reflected in the light there. So that's the shape of Lake Mungo. It's the location of the world's oldest ritually cremated human remains. The presence of the ritual cremation implies that both a concerted effort, group effort for burial, as well as a shared set of beliefs surrounding the death and potential afterlife of an individual, important enough to warrant a burial ceremony. The body, which is titled the Mungo Woman, was buried approximately 40,000 years ago and implies the human concerns of the afterlife have existed for at least such time. Okay. So that's kind of an interesting juxtaposition, not just like the knowledge and looking of the details within the books and traditions, but also sort of like within any group that you are a part of, whenever you are asked to be a part of a whole, you really do have to discern whether or not you are truly believing in everything they say, whether or not you should be agreeing to everything they say. It's just always a good idea to look very carefully at what you are being asked to commit to in any shape or fashion. So, all right. Where were we? CB says, I foolishly decided to start Millwordy yesterday. I don't think it's foolish, but you may want to delay your start until after you move back to avoid putting too much stress on yourself. That would be what I would say. But CB is also going to be taking care of some household chores. Persephone says, hey, writer peeps, hello, how are you? CB says, decided to actually run the washing machine tonight. Okay, excellent. Daisy, hello. So glad you're streaming and you found us. Excellent. Welcome. Post Devin YouTube is weird. Yes, it is. It is very strange. It's very strange. So I do have a list of a couple of people that usually stream on Sunday nights. So I do have links to those, meaning Morgan, Julie, the revised writer, and that's right. Coffee Crate Connect, who's also part of our community, premiered at 2:00. I forgot to post this earlier. Premiered a video, and if y'all don't know JL Coffee Crate Connect, their house was flooded with the hurricane. So make sure you go over and try and support their channel if you can, or just help boost the channel. So there is that. But if you know of anybody who is streaming Sunday evenings, I'm Eastern time, so it's evening for me by the time that we get done. So if you know of anybody other than Morgan, Julie, and the revised writer who streams Sunday nights, let me know and I will find their channel link. But yeah, so there we go. Okay. All of that being said, let's get started. We do have some work to do. I am going to be setting up my planner for next week because that is what I usually do for Sprint on Sundays. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be starting with. And then I am going to be moving into writing in preparation for Nano. So, all right, let's start with our friendly ghost because it's so cute. Present, share, Chrome tab, ghosty. Okay. All right. I have my document pulled up for later. So I've got that done. If you've already been working today, make sure you save. Other than that, number 2, make sure you sip. Number 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too bad. And number 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, our friendly farting ghost in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, for doing the bot. Let me report all of them. I should probably go ahead and turn on the subscriber mode. Apparently, I am now big enough, or the channel is now big enough to where it attracts bots every time, seems like. Okay, thank you, CB. Okay, I am going to go ahead and turn on subscriber mode for the chat. That way they cannot interfere so much. And then I will need your help. I do have questions for you. So I am in the process of sort of getting my pencil. I'm starting to pencil in things for the beginning of my bullet journal for next year. And I've mentioned this a couple of times because that's sometimes what I do when I am working over a problem in my brain and have not quite settled on an answer yet. So I did get my next week. I got next week all set up in the planner, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. What else? Then I started doing some penciling in for things for next year's bullet journal. So one of the things that I decided to do was a 23 in 2023. So there are 23 things that you would like to do 22 times, or 23 times, excuse me. This came from Joshi Corinne. She's an Australian bullet journal, artistic journal-esque type channel here on YouTube. There's a correlation some creators have noticed about sharing stream and channel links on Facebook and bot activity on these channels. Don't know. Well, the first bots that I got were immediately after I connected StreamYard to Facebook. I remember that. Yeah. And since then, it's been sort of like a semi-regular occurrence. Yeah, I do not understand. There are quite a few sort of vague reasonings that could have been what got Devin banned, and I've DM'd Devin my thoughts on some of those. Like, if you hold your head just right, stick your tongue out at the right angle, whatever, they could have applied to Devin's channel, but we don't know which one. But yeah, it's irritating. It's very irritating. Okay, anyway, back to the 23 thing. So this is things like if you want to go on a hike 23 times, during 2023, or if you want to make sure that you are reading a book, 23 books in 2023 type thing. So I have 2 left that I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing 23 times. So I've got reading physical books, reading ebooks, painting with watercolor, painting with acrylic, writing flash fiction, doing moon-based tarot readings. I figure I'm pretty safe with that because there's a new moon and a full moon. So as long as I keep up with my tarot spreads for each of those, then I should have no problem doing that. Baking, going on hikes, FaceTime with family and friends, decluttering. That one's going to be a hard one to do because basically I figured out that you would have to do this, whatever it is that's on your list, like twice a month. So if you think about it that way, what is something that you would do at least twice a month? Movies, games, new recipes tried, mental health days. I I've got videos and blogs on here. So if I can do two a month, that would be great. I might have to start out with like one a month, but we'll see. No spending days, coffee house writing days, because I would love to do more of that. Listening to podcasts, which between Charlie's and Laura's, I should be covered, along with some other fun ones as well. But I want to make sure that I am listening to those as well. Submitting or querying, I would like to try and do that. Killing a pen. So my goal is to go through some more of my pen collection because I have still far too many. So I need 2 more things that I potentially could do twice a month. I'm not putting streaming on here because like I'm streaming at a far more regular rate than just 23 times a year. It's maybe learning a new skill, but learning 23 skills in a year might be a bit much for me because it does take time and effort to really learn a new skill. So I'm not sure that just sort of like a blanket and learn a new skill. But maybe, I don't know, maybe if I could think of a new particular skill that I would like to try. I was kind of interested a while back in getting like one of those Dremel tools, drills. What, I don't know what you call them. But I don't know what I would do with that. I think it would be sort of like another, just like something that I would like to try once or twice. And then I would probably like just put it by the wayside, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. Learn a new skill that you try 23 times. Yeah, that would be sort of like what would be the 23, like what would be the new skill? I'm just trying to, maybe I'll put new skill on there. And then we can try and figure out what my new skill is going to be. Yeah. So okay, let's see. Rachel says, setting up ads for your new release dates, getting shivers because this is your first time. I'm so excited for you. But maybe that's another thing is doing marketing at least 23 times, like some sort of social media marketing. Maybe that should be my last one. Like social media post and or marketing of some sort. That would be a good thing to go along with the blog posts and the maybe. I should definitely put Japanese back on here because I have that is definitely one thing. So we'll just stick a 24 on there. Because I have not studied my Japanese in quite some time. I should probably also learn Spanish again because I have not done Spanish since middle school. This is very sad. But yeah, so that was an interesting idea. You'll have to, yeah, exactly. Because I came across a video and I can't even remember how old it is at this point. But she had 2 different spreads. She had one that was a 101 things in before the next year. So these are just like things to do, small things. But they were 101 of them. Or you could do 23 things 23 times. Or for her, I think it was 2022. So it would be 22 items. But yeah, so I'm kind of like, I liked the 22 or 23 times more than the list of just 101 kind of maybe things. So that is what I'm doing. So I have a penciled in, very lightly penciled in, things over here. And then I have 23 marked off and then one for a check mark. And then I have some space for like a shadow decoration type thing. And I have decided that my focus for next year is going to be follow through. Is it going to focus? Yes. So phrase rather than word. But yeah, so follow through, consistency, follow up, whatever. That's going to be my focus for next year. Yeah, so new skill of some sort. Don't know what. Squidums. Hello, hello, hello. How about writing 23 haiku? Haikus are so fun. I do like them. And that could be another thing that could go, well, that could kind of fit under the flash fiction type thing. Kind of. Dremel tool is all you need to call it. Yeah. For wood carving. Yeah. Dad has plenty of wood in the shop. So I have plenty of wood to play with. So yeah. And I think I wanted to learn it because I was watching Bobby Duke Arts and all of the Dremel that they use, the dremeling to make these gorgeous pieces. If y'all do not watch Bobby Duke Arts, you should. They're hilarious. CB says one of yours would be learning to crochet. Nice. I have both crochet noodles that I bought for myself and ones that my grandmother used. Learning to knit and purl, the other of the two basic stitches. Yeah. For knitting. Purling is for knitting, right? Or is purling something different? I don't know. Yes, Charlie. Wooed. Yes. 23 lessons in a foreign language. Yes, this is what made me think of my Japanese. My Genki books are over there. And I have not accessed them. You like the 23 social media marketing ideas. Yeah. I think I can hopefully do that. That would be nice and allow for some more practice in that, which is good because I need that. CB is working on Spanish with Duolingo. Yes. Do you like Duolingo? Does it stalk you as much as people say it does? I don't know. I've never tried Duolingo. So Nikki was watching Sweet Magnolias on Netflix. Nice. What about learning to write with your non-dominant hand? I think before I would go for that, I would say practice like just regular handwriting because my handwriting is crap. So maybe like calligraphy lettering or type of things like that. Maybe that should be because I bought like 3 or 4 years ago some of the Spencerian calligraphy workbooks and stuff. Maybe I should pick that as my new skill. Okay, come on, StreamYard. Why is my mouse dead? Okay, no, it just took forever. There we go. 23 poems, yeah. 23 sonnets in particular. Sonnets are a real challenge. Sonnets are a challenge. But at the same time, so are some of the others. I can't remember now. What? I don't know. I'll think of it later. There was a particular type of poetry or like form that I was thinking of, and I can't remember it now. Villanelle, something like that. I never knew how to pronounce it. I kind of liked that one. So Persephone says 23 character sketches based on tarot/oracle cards. Ooh, could be a launching pad for a new story or novel. That could be fun. I would have to try and decide whether or not to do that with watercolor or acrylic. Probably watercolor. But yeah, that could be fun. But like, see, now we're all just like building, building all of our lists now. This is where wooed. Yes, Bobby Duke Art. Yes, he is the one who made the fancy bow and took it to the firing range. Yes, that is Bobby Duke Arts. I found Bobby Duke before then. I think it was right after they made the giant, like, was it the Maori fishing hook carving? I think. Was it that one? Or it might have been the bucket sculpture that was pouring out colored pencils, but the bucket was also made of colored pencils. Very interesting. Like, just the way, maybe, no, I think the first one that really caught my attention, it was probably the one that like struck the Dremel thing in my brain, was the carving of the ostrich egg and then filling it with resin and then making it light up. It's beautiful. But yes, I think that one was the one that really caught my attention. I may or may not have seen Bobby Duke's channel before them, but that was the one that sort of sucked me in. So purling is for knitting. Yes, you cannot learn to cable knit until you master the purl skill. Gotcha. You like Duolingo more than you liked Babbel, but it can be a bit pushy. Gotcha. Charlie likes Duolingo, but it does stalk you. The owl is everywhere. How else am I going to learn but how else are you going to learn Irish? I mean, you know. CB says you're going to work on your handwriting and get better at cursive and pen. Yes. You can only write sonnets if you can see the words in music notation in your head. Oh, that's an interesting way to look at it. Yeah, Villanelle, I think is how you pronounce it. I've always pronounced it with the L, but I still, yes. Your writing tutor taught you about those, yes. Charlie says, I love writing them, but I haven't done it forever. You should. They are fun. Heather says, hello. Persephone says, it wouldn't necessarily need to be artistic sketches, but that could definitely be fun. You were thinking of deep dives into their backstory. Okay. In that case, I could definitely do that with pen. You used to write limericks for fun. Yes, it's Villanelle. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Heather says, hello again. Did I miss you? Hello, welcome. I'm sorry. But hello. Yes. So those are some great ideas, and you have helped me fill out my 23 and 23 list. So that is great. I've decided I am going to put my master packing checklist at the front of my bullet journal, because I anticipate going out to Colorado to visit the family several times next year. So that means that I am probably going to have to do a bit more packing than I have this year. So master packing checklist is going to go at the front. The lunar calendar is going to go at the front, but I realized yesterday, I don't know, the one that I had printed out from Lovely Planner was great until September, and then they had the incorrect moon phases. They had the full and the new moons switched. So I have to either make my own or find one that's actually accurate for next year. So I have to do that. Probably will want to put a little mini Kanban board in the front as well. I don't know. I'm procrastinating. That's what I'm doing. I'm procrastinating and dawdling because I'm turning over an idea in my head and I don't want to commit to anything because I'm indecisive. That's what's happening. That is exactly what's happening, and I'm sorry. Okay, let me scroll down to a 30-minute. And we are going to do our super speedy bat friend for the second sprint. Second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that is writing adjacent that you would like to promote, which means if you have a YouTube channel, Etsy store, Twitch channel, if you have social media handles that you want to share, if you have an Amazon author page, definitely let us know what name you are using there. or what the name of the book in particular is, let us know, do your promo, and make sure that you share all the good things. My links are in the description. You can check that out. Yeah. Okay, what else? If you don't have a Blue Wrench of Power, you will not be able to post direct links, so you can get around that by spelling out the dot in .com and putting in some extra spaces on either side of that word. That should get around the automated filters. There's that. Okay, now for your regularly scheduled reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back with that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? I continued to work in next year's bullet journal because I'm avoiding all of my Preptober stuff because that's what's happening. But I have decided, I think, to do a decent spread for checking off and making sure that I do my set my intentions and do tarot for each of the new and full moons. And so I've divided one page into quarters, essentially. And so I've got the questions for the new and full, and then I've got my sort of like checklist for making sure that I have that I'm going to be doing the tarot spreads for that. And then over on the other side, I will put a correct version of my lunar calendar type thing. So I've gotten several spreads done, or penciled in anyway, which is good because then I won't have to pencil them in and decorate them come the end of the year. So yeah, progress. Just not quite what I had anticipated doing today, but some days they're just like that. Some days you just focus on what it is that your brain wants to focus on. Okay, don't forget that was the second sprint, so it was the promo sprint. Make sure that you promote yourself and all of your wonderful work. Oh, Jen, did we have to approve your comment? Maybe? Did it hold it for review or something? And I missed it. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, don't forget, do your promo so that I can get to that by the time we get to the bottom of the chat. Okay. So, CB says you might try learning 23 Bible verses by heart. Gotcha. As one of your things for next year. Heather says, here's your stream from today. You wanted to talk about character conflict, especially internal, external. You did a lot of reading and shuffled your index cards a lot. Yeah, I've done that too. You offer freelance, line editing, copy editing, and proofreading to independent authors and publishers, and further specializes in speculative fiction and mystery/thriller. Currently, you are accepting projects for November and December, and you do free sample edits of up to 1,000 words. Excellent. BA says, here is my website. Yay! BAPescar.com. And there is a page on there that has info about your NaNoWriMo project. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. Heather says, here's my link tree if you want to reach out for a sample and or quote. There's a link tree for Heather. Heather also has an Etsy shop, and a link to it is in your link tree, and it is for art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi. CB has 14 stories on archive of our own under the name Pepperoni Fan 1982. Jen Writes Romance says all of your info can be found under Jen Writes Romance's YouTube bio in a link tree that is there. You are slowly updating your Vela story that's listed there, so stop by. Excellent. Yes. Okay. So I think Heather approved it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. For whatever reason, Jen's comments get stopped. Jen says, I'm also going to be co-hosting a few streams in November with Shannon, SD Houston, for Nano. Excellent. You'd love to see us there. So make sure you are subscribed to Shannon's channel, not only because Jen is going to be there, but because Shannon is awesome, so that you can get to know everybody better. Jen says it does. Oh, yeah, it stops you a lot. Yes. YouTube does not want you promoting yourself. I don't know if it's because I don't know why. Don't know. Maybe it's because link in bio or something along that. No, because you don't even have link in bio, but you have YouTube bio. I don't know. I don't know why. Heather is also going to be co-hosting with Shannon for Nano. Excellent. You're down for several dates. Jen wonders if it's the same days. Maybe. Sounds like we are going to cross paths for sure. Yes. Excellent. Jen says, I had to work around the home schedule and Pacific time. Gets you so much of the time. You figured 4 might push you into streaming yourself. Yep. Charlie says, since you reminded me, you did your Irish practice for the day. Excellent. So the owl will not be stalking you today then. Jen says, I'm off to take your girl shopping. Have a great day. Have a great day. Becca says, finished editing your vlog. Yay! Now you just have to watch it through before you post it. Excellent. Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes you just have to let the brain off, do something where you can just kind of like wholeheartedly focus and not worry about too much else while your brain runs in the background. Yes. Rosalind says, spend that time filling in more of your series Bible and editing book 2 of your trilogy. Nice. Heather says, I might change the days I stream again, but you have much better internet now. Yay! You may start that in December. You think during the week would be a lot easier for you. Gotcha. You've had a lot of distractions today. Your guys have sort of crashed your stream. Oh no. Yeah, that is the thing about living with others is that it's not a guaranteed safe zone when you close the door. That is the thing. Okay. I think that's the bottom of the chat. Excellent. Okay. Where's my circle calendar? Here it is. Okay. All right. I have my circle template, so I can now make my calendar. Okay. Brain. That's another thing maybe I want to put in there. It's like, okay, we'll figure that out later. All right. Anyway, let's do another sprinty sprint. Okay. Who should we do next? Which critter should we do? Ooh, should we go get one of Laura's timers? Laura has some pretty timers. Ooh, let's do this one. I don't think I can focus for 45 minutes, but I will scroll this. Do y'all want to scroll down to a 30 or a 25? Which would you prefer for your next sprinty sprint? Which one would you prefer, a 30 or a 25? Anybody have their druthers? Comment votes for 30. Excellent. All right. That will give us a little bit of extra focus time. All right. So again, this is from Laura Nettles. Silent timer ends with a thunderclap. So don't be too scared. Okay, so 1, save your document if you have been making some progress. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating if you haven't done so recently. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too badly. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that was the third sprint, I think. I feel like I made a decent amount of progress. I penciled in the corrected lunar calendar for myself. And then I went and looked up, because I don't have memorized what the full moon names are, and also which house they fall under, full and noon. So I was looking up that, and I found a pretty decent website, which I plugged the link to in the chat. So this is what I'm staring at currently. Is a chart that tells me like when exactly the full moon or the new moon is going to happen and what sign it falls under. So I've already looked up, which one's the wolf moon, which is the cold moon, all, harvest moon, all that kind of fun stuff. But I was mainly looking for this in particular. And so I popped the link to this website in the chat in case you are also interested in looking at that. But that's just what I've been doing. I decided that I'm going to try for this page and do a watercolor darker background, and then have the full moons in that gold gold watercolor that I have. I've just messed up the focusing again. I apologize. Oh, yay, Becca. You are uploading your video now. Yay! Your vlog. Yes, excellent. Hopefully this will maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yay. That's awesome. Hooray, hooray. Okay, what else? What else have we gotten done? Rachel says, holy cow, I got so into the ads and the marketing that you missed the break. Yes, if you've not done any ad marketing before, you might want to use that as your next goal. This has been a tangle. That is what I am anticipating for next year. Yes. Charlie says, if you or anyone else wants to be my friend on Duolingo, here is the link. But FYI, you have to verify your email to follow people on the app. Gotcha. Charlie says, I hope you have fun with it, with Duolingo. It sounds like Heather is signing up for it. Just got into it. Yes. CB says, just had your shower, took your bedtime meds. Washing machine is loaded for tomorrow. Excellent. Okay. Hopefully they will not pull your worker tomorrow. Hopefully they will get you what you need. Rachel says, okay, reached your budget on ads. You have your newsletter swap and UBL shares up for the world. You got some ARC reviewers in. Time to stop with the marketing and move on to your writing. Excellent. Also, food. Food is very important. Yes, it is. I still have not made that chicken pot pie that I threatened to make because we normally make enough for like a 9-inch pan, 9 or 10-inch pan, pie crust pan, I should say. And if it's just my dad and myself at the moment, it's a little hard to consume that much pot pie before it goes bad. So I'm going to wait till Mom comes home and then I will make it. Bess was like, I was just going to ask you about the pot pie. Yeah, I decided to wait. I do have sour cream now, but I decided to wait and have that as a coming home meal for when Mom comes home, because she's going to have a trek of a day for when she does come home, because she'll be riding the train to the airport and she has to be at the airport 2 hours before her flight. So that means 5 hours on that end, then the flight, and then the shuttle ride back to Athens, which is another probably 2 hours, maybe not a full 2 hours, but yeah, so she's going to have a very long day. So we're all singing about pot pie. Yes. So I have the stuff. I made sure I picked up extra veggies to go in it. I made sure, I think I made sure we had enough flour. I think I did. As long as I don't bake something else between now and then, we should be good. But yes. So pot pie will be coming soon, hopefully, as long as Mom doesn't decide she's going to just stay in Colorado. Beth says, totally spaced that you were having a stream. Glad you're here, if only for the last sprints. Has it wow, it has been that long already. We still have another half hour, so we're still good. We still have another nice sized sprinty sprint. You took a brief break to do a translation and back to your writing now. Excellent. Heather says, thanks to Charlie in regards to the Duolingo. Heather says, gotta go. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Here's the website I was looking at. This Rebecca said, uploaded your video. Excellent. You were going to start editing some reels afterwards, but now your brain is fried for video editing. Yes. Yes. I can only do so much. So yes, pad pie. Yay. CB had your bedtime snack, helped your godmother with something, and checked what time your groceries are coming tomorrow. Excellent. Someone say pot pie. Yes, exactly. When I called mom and I told her I was threatening to make a pot pie, she's like, do it. And then when I told her I didn't think we could eat all of it without her, she's like, well, you could always go like get one of the frozen pot pies. I'm like, that's not going to cut it. That's not a real pot pie. Charlie says the hubby is making wings today. Ooh, tasty. So what flavoring is your dear hubby making the wings? Are they buffalo? Are they lemon herb? Are they spiced? What kind of flavor chicken wing? I mean, it doesn't matter. They're chicken wings. Of course, we're going to eat them. But I say we like I'm going to be there. Anyway, I wish I could eat them. The wings are tasty. Bess also says, ooh, nice. Yes. If you can get those little foil dishes with lids, then you can make pot pies smaller. Yeah, there's something about like having a big slice and then like destroying it because it's too hot to eat at the same time. You know, just delicious. Japanese barbecue flavored wings. Ooh, that does sound very tasty. It sounds delicious. Is it really only the first sprint? I guess it is. I guess so. Okay, we need another sprinty sprint. What other timers does Laura have for us? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, the alchemy cauldron. Let's do that. It's another 30-minute one. So apparently we're just on a 30-minute train today. Hope y'all don't mind. Make it big. Okay. The other thing is that near the end of this sprint, I will post the links to the other streams that I have so that you will have someplace else to go. So again, if you know of anybody who is streaming this evening other than Morgan Hazelwood, Julie from Pages and Pens, and the Revised Writer, let me know if you know of anybody else who's streaming for writing sprints, and I will try and find a link to them for them. Okay, here are your other reminders. 1, save your documents, especially if you've actually been working in them. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you are hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back from that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching. Oh, and Dad reminded me also, remember to blink occasionally, because if we're staring at our screens, we don't blink that often. So blink occasionally, get your eyes wet. And number 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How did that go? I did pretty well. I finished what I was working on last sprint, and also finished another layout idea. And then I've gone back and I have added everything thus far into the index for next year, which is great. So, yay. How did we do? Did we do well? Did we get some stuff done? Did we get something productive done? Did we get some words? Did you save? Did you get a snack? Did you relax? All the things. It's a Sunday. It is a Sunday. Hopefully we are ready to take on the week tomorrow. I should have next week already scheduled. I think I do. I have kind of decided on a theme for at least the beginning pages. So I'm going to have to kind of figure out how best to draw and or paint those or that theme. So yeah, I don't think I actually have any washi tape of the particular theme that I'm thinking of. Of course not, because why would I? So this may serve as an excuse to go buy some more, or I just need to learn how to paint it. One or the other. Let's see. Let me take that off. Let me take that off. Persephone said that's one of your favorite timers. It's gorgeous. I love Laura's timers. Laura always finds or creates the best images. It's great. Best got 501. You're on a roll with an angry rant by a character, feeling the rage. Lol. Nice. Nice. CB says going through an old manuscript. Excellent. Good. Rachel says got dinner and updated your website. Fantastic. The old manuscript, for whatever reason. Maybe there's something in there that you wanted. Daisy, hopefully you are having fun playing with the washi tape. I have far too much of my own. These were the ones that I chose to. This is from one of the notebook therapy hauls, but these are the ones I chose to decorate next week for. Yeah, fun times. I love washi tape. It's like stickers, but for adults. I mean, it is essentially stickers for adults. Pretty sticker tape. Charlie had some of the, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, challah with cream cheese as a snack, and worked on your metamodernist mystical book that you will really need some alpha readers for. Well, let me know if you need me. So Persephone says, I had a supporting character reveal her dark secret to me. Whoa. Wow. Nice. CB says, I have a new bullet journal, but you have not set it up yet. Yeah, I'm just doing some penciling in of the things that I know that are going to take time to set up. That way I can already have the spacing and everything sort of like penciled in, so I don't have to think about it. So I can just decorate. Persephone says, I love utilizing characters in that cathartic way. Yes. Letting all the rage out. Yes. Nikki wrote some more for your fan fiction. Excellent. Good. Persephone says, yay, for Netflix. I have spent so much money with notebook therapy already. And as I was doing my pencil in for the lunar calendar, I was like, I was using this particular circle template. But I was like, I have this whole set of stencils that I got from Notebook Therapy that has the moon phases on there. And I kind of took a step back and I was like, can I? And then I was like, yeah, but then I'll have to figure out, I may redo it still, but to use these. But I wound up just using like the stars and stuff. But I am kind of excited to do this particular page because I'm thinking I am going to do sort of like a dark background and have the moons pop out. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. Daisy says, yes, I have way too many rolls of washi, but you got new ones as a reward for last week's exam. Yay! There you go. I have signed up for the newsletter from Notebook Therapy, as well as Archer and Olive. So I get all of the the marketing email, and I'm like, I want them. They just dropped a new collection. What was it? Was it the academia one? I think that's right. Let me pull it up on here. That way you can see what I was drooling over. Notebook Therapy. Yes, the academia collection. I want them. Yes, absolutely. It's very much so in a diabolical whisper. I want them. So they have a sale, of course, because they usually do. So all of the stamp sets. And then these moon stickers, I'm like, yes, please. So, you know, and there's the Like Academia set as well if you don't want the dark vibe. But I'm all about the dark vibe because why not? Like, look at them. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Anyway, so there's those. And there's also the ones that I did not choose to purchase the last time I spent all of my money on washi tape. Like the green tea set. That's not what it's called, but it's like the green tea. They've got green tea and the mochi. No, not mochi. Dango. I'm just like, oh, so cute. Anyway, far too many things that I would love to spend my money on. Far too many things. So, CB says you're going to get some more washi tape. You bought some stickers in Houston. Nice. This is the big book that explains the idea behind the cards. Yes. Yes, yes. CB says you're going to be setting up your Bujo in December. Yeah, I'm doing it now because I'm procrastinating on nano stuff. That's essentially what's happening. Persephone says, I'm using one of their bullet journals and this year's nano work in progress notebook. Nice. Yes. Yes. All right, y'all. That is going to be it for me today. I do need to give you the stinking links that I forgot that I was supposed to do in the chat. Okay, so here is the Worldwide Readathon productivity playlist in case you need some replay, or I'm not sure what time it ends up. Here's the social playlist. Here's the vlog playlist, which is there. Here's Morgan Hazelwood. Normally starts at 4:30 on Eastern on Sundays. Here is Julie Pages and Pens. She streams at 8 p.m. Here is the Revised Writers channel. She should have started about 5 minutes ago. So oopsies, I ran over time. But there are some places for you to go to. Yeah. Don't forget to save, especially if you have actually made some progress today, unlike me. And make sure that you occasionally get up and stretch and get something to hydrate and all that good stuff. All right, I will see y'all tomorrow and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays 2 to 5. All right, bye y'all.